Hello everybody, and this is a special report from Trendkill Radio. I'm your host, Sean Ryan. Today we mourn the loss of Keith Flint, the singer, the frontman, the co-producer, the dancer for the UK band The Prodigy. Yes, earlier this morning we did find out that he had passed away by apparent suicide. It is expected that there is no foul play, and police are saying that it is pretty straightforward on what's going on right now. Earlier today on Instagram, Liam Howlett, the main producer, writer for The Prodigy, and gone on and said, quote, "The news is true. I can't believe I'm saying this, but our brother Keith took his own life over the weekend. I'm shell-shocked, fucking angry, confused, and heartbroken. R.I.P. brother Liam." Prodigy had made an official statement, and it says, in quote, "It is with the deepest shock and sadness that we can confirm the death of our brother and best friend Keith Flint, a true pioneer, innovator, and legend. He will forever be missed. Thank you for respecting our privacy of all concerned at this time." This is very shocking news. I really did not see this kind of coming. We have definitely had a slew of artists taking their lives in the past couple of years. And I don't know, like, sometimes you can kind of see a little bit of, you can see some more signs with some people more than others. I really did not expect this because they had just come out with their, I believe, 7th album, Notorious, just a couple months ago. And they were slated to come to the U.S. for the first time in about 10 years. They were just about to go down to Columbus, right under Cleveland, to play the Sonic Temple Festival that is just coming up in 2 months. Yeah, it's very shocking. I was very heartbroken about this because Prodigy is one of my favorite bands. I mean, they're up there with Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue and Stone Temple Pilots and Aerosmith. Like, they're just like, that was one of the most wild acts. It's really unfortunate that I never actually got to see them live. Keith was the frontman of this group, band, whatever you want to call it, and it wasn't just a dance, 90s dance music or whatever. In like 97, and I was a kid just watching MTV back when they played videos and stuff, you would see this stuff. It would go like, Whitney Houston and Sugar Ray and then like the Prodigy. And you see this crazy fucking dude with these pitch black painted eyes and like the crazy devil hair spikes. They played the VMAs and you see him live and he's just in plaid and green hair and just snotty and punk as fuck. I don't care if it's a dancey kind of group. That dude was the epitome of punk and like really changed the face of electronic kind of dance music, because not only were like metal dudes into it, punk dudes, rock dudes, everybody could kind of vibe with that. You could definitely see them in a rock lineup, which in the past couple of years I have completely seen. They are one of the biggest freaking bands in Europe. I mean, even Robert Plant was one of the first people on Instagram to tell Liam that he's like, "I'm so sorry to hear about this." But they were definitely pioneers, and although, they haven't had like huge hits or anything here in the US since the 90s, I mean, they went #1 with every single album that they put out in the UK, and they could be seen regularly headlining any kind of festival going on out there, whether it be rock or dance. They would play China and South America and all over Europe, and they would sell out shows like that. They're as big out in Europe as like Metallica is here. Because I've seen a couple reports where it's just like, oh, well, they haven't had a hit since the 90s. Well, yeah, they actually have. But, Americans can be stupid. We'd rather listen to Imagine Dragons and Cardi B. It is really sad to see, and I really want to just give them a little bit something special rather than just kind of lump it into a regular show. I really wanted to just give him a nice little send-off, because I was such a huge fan. Like, I love The Prodigy, and I love what they did for all genres of music. Keith will definitely be missed. And you could just see, if you look through your Facebook feed today or your Instagram or whatever, and you're a rock fan, if you watch this show, you have definitely seen it, you've heard about it, and there's very little detail going on right now. And we will fill you in on forthcoming shows that will shed a little bit more light, hopefully, on what the hell was going on. All of us here at Trendkill Radio, we want to send our deepest condolences to the family of Keith Flint and the members of The Prodigy and everybody that, loved that guy. I've heard stories that he was just a very cool guy and just, really loved to laugh and have fun. It is very just hard for me to kind of wrap my head around it. I don't get it. I understand it. I don't understand it. I understand that it's a thing, but I'm rambling. Once again, Keith, we will miss you and everything that you've contributed to music over the years, and it is very unfortunate, but hopefully something good can turn out of this one day. So, Keith, here, all of us at Trendkill Radio, sayonara, brother.